I just pressed start stream and Drager already loses a trash. Oh wow, this is off to a great start. Okay, is Twitch working? Alright, Twitch is working. Hello, I am Wavdium, and I am continuing my reading of the New Testament. That's if everything here is doing fine. You guys want to lose the wayward passenger on win rate, right? Alright, where was I? So, Jesus heals many people. I think I'm at Jesus heals many people of part, or was that start at part 9? No, yeah, I'm starting at part 9. Jesus heals a paralyzed man. So, do I even recall what I even read last time? I am not too sure. It was just yesterday. I never seen 2 days in a day before, or two days in a row before. But so starting at Matthew 9, Jesus heals a paralyzed man. Jesus climbed into a boat and went back across the lake to his own town, and the two, like before two, you know, like in some words it will have like, because there's like a note at the bottom. How did I forget what it is? But some people brought him to a paralyzed man on a mat. Okay, the next fight. Deep win rating with burn. Where was I then? Seeing their faith, Jesus said to the paralyzed man, "Be encouraged, my child. Your sins are forgiven." But some of the teachers of religious law said to themselves, "That's blasphemy! Does he think he's God?" Jesus knew what they were thinking. So he asked them, "Why do you have such evil thoughts in your hearts? Is it easier to say your sins are forgiven, or stand up and walk? So I will prove to you that the Son of Man has the authority on earth to forgive sins." I look like for a second to win rate that I lose track of where I was. Then Jesus turned to the paralyzed man and said, "Stand up, pick up your mat, and go home." And the man jumped up and went home! Explanation mark? Okay, should I open my Bible like notes? I don't... You know what, I think I'll just continue this. And then open the coffin? Alright, see, one coin, come on, Drag. Okay, there, one coin. Let's ignore once. It's probably the other ones have S Sandy up. Okay, no. Where was I? I went home. Fear swept through the crowd as they saw this happen, and they praised God for giving humans such authority. Jesus tells Matthew, as Jesus was walking along, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at his tax collector's booth. "Follow me, be my disciple," Jesus said to him. So Matthew got up and followed him. Later, Matthew invited Jesus and his disciples to his home as dinner guests, along with many tax collectors and other disreputable. Okay, first word I have to search up is disreputable or something. Disreputable? Table. There's table in it. I have to turn the volume on, actually. Let me just mute real quick. Okay, so disreputable. Okay, so this is not respectable. Alright. So, now I lost where track I was already. No, I think they chose Dr. Flex was res for Whispers to activate, but they just chose not to. God damn it, win rate. I haven't really tell with that one. Okay, and this of people sinners. But when the Pharisees saw this, they asked his disciples, "Why does your teacher eat with such scum?" When Jesus heard this, he said, "Healthy people don't need a doctor, sick people do." Then he added, "Now go and learn the meaning of this scripture. I want you to show mercy, not offer sacrifices. For I have come to call not those who think they are righteous, but those who know they are sinners. A discussion about fasting. Ooh, fasting. Starving yourself. Oh, okay. Ooh, more burn. Think how the fly is doing. I'll hand the infusions right now. Alright. Now it's on to these ones. They all have max. I think, Otis is not at max sandy. Heathcliff, Hungry, Marceau, not max sandy. Damn. Alright, I'll just throw them on now.
제가 앞에 서죠.
One day, disciples of John the Baptist came to Jesus and asked him, "Why don't you disciples fast, like we do and the Pharisees do?" Oh, I think I need to know what the Pharisees are.
순식간에 끝내죠.
A Jewish religious party during the Second Temple period. Known for superheroes, the Jewish Bible forbidden oral and their belief in the resurrection and afterlife. Alright, so this is not a religious group. Jesus replied, "Do wedding guests mourn while celebrating with the groom?" It didn't win right. Come on, win right.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Of course not, but someday the groom will be taken away from them, and then they will fast. Besides, who would patch old clothing with new cloth? For a new patch would shrink and rip away from the old cloth, leaving an even bigger tear than before. And no one puts new wine into old wine skins. Wine skins? Wait, what's a wine skin? Wine skin. It's also a whiskey bottle? Wait, who was that on the Wikipedia thing? What? Huh? Yes, it's just a bottle out of animal skin. Alright. That burn random death. Oh, that's good. Oh, ashes to ashes already? Okay. Come on, how's chicken? I haven't thought how's chicken in normal yet. Only in hard, I think. So I still want to take the magic hell bus. Oh, a hard stage? Okay. And then there's 2 question mark ones. That'll be quicker.
발목 잡지 않도록 최선을 다할게요.
So both now. Oh wait, no. For the wait, okay. It puts new wine into old wineskins, but the old wineskins would burst under pressure, spilling the wine and ruining the skins. Win rate. New wine is stored in new wineskins, so that both are preserved. Jesus heals in response to faith. As Jesus was saying this, the leader of a synagogue came out and knelt before him. "My daughter had just died," he said. "But you can bring her back to life again if you just come and lay your hand on her." So Jesus and his disciples got up and went with him. Just then, a woman who had suffered for 12 years with constant bleeding came up behind him. She touched the fringe of his robe, for she had thought, "If I just touch his robe, I will be healed." Jesus turned around, and when he saw her, he said, "Daughter, be encouraged. Your faith has made you well." And the woman was healed at that moment. When Jesus turned around, Jesus turned around and he saw her. When Jesus arrived at the official's home, he saw the noisy crowd and heard the funeral music. "Get out!" he told them. "For the girl isn't dead; she is only asleep." Alright, interference field. Ooh, I'm out. Wait, it's just more traps. It's all traps. The crowd laughed at him. After the crowd was put outside, however, Jesus went in and took the girl by hand, and she stood up. The report of this miracle spread through the entire countryside. Jesus heals the blind. After Jesus left the girl's home, 2 blind men followed along behind him, shouting, "Son of David, have mercy on us!" They went right into the house where he was staying, and Jesus asked them, "Do you believe I can make you see?" "Yes, Lord," they told him, "we do." Then he touched their eyes and said, "Because of your faith, it will happen. Then their eyes were opened, and they could see. Jesus sternly warned them, don't tell anyone about this. But instead, they went out and spread his fame all over the region. When they left, a demon-possessed man who couldn't speak was brought to Jesus. And then, oh, Nixie's divergence. Or, is it Mixie or Nixie? Nixie, alright. I don't know. What the heck does Nixie mean? Nixie definition. A water sprite? What? Okay. I command death. I command death to it. Your command was understood. Your sense of purpose was detached in your voice. Command should be carried out. Speed of short by. Firefoot letter and every grade.
여러분을 위한
Oh, it is max speed. I didn't want the tier 1. Because that one's usually a hard one to get if you don't have the right sin affinities. I forgot what sin affinities I have. Okay, oh, Jesus heals a blind man or something, right?
이 싸움을 끝내주겠어.
So Jesus cast out the demon, and then the man began to speak. The crowds were amazed. Nothing like this has ever happened in Israel, they exclaimed. But the Pharisees said, he cast out demons, as he's empowered by the prince of the demons. Oh, he's just he's not I messed up there. I added a duh to it. The need for workers. Jesus traveled through all the towns and villages of that area, teaching in the synagogues and announcing the good news about the kingdom. And he healed every kind of disease and illness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them, because they were confused and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. He said to his disciples, the harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest and ask him to send more workers into the field. Oh, 5x reference. Alright. Jesus sends out the 12 apostles. Jesus called his 12 disciples together and gave them authority to cast out evil spirits and to heal every kind of disease and illness. Here are the names of the 12 apostles. Alright, nothing. Oh, take prestige card, yeah. Fresh. Ooh, nebulizer. I'll take that. I have no poise. Oh, actually, no, that'll be good for Sync Dawn. Well, was it like East Sync? Something like that. East Sync.
발목 잡지 않도록 최선을
Okay,
다할게.
names are first Simon, also called Peter. Then Andrew, Peter's brother. James, son of Zebedee. John, James's brother. Philip, what? Bartholomew, Thomas, Matthew, the tax collector. It's not the tax collector. Also, I'm going to interfere with that. Rhodia, use there's still 2 instead. Don't remove all their burn count yet. Can flash here. Oh, indiscriminate. Sure, go ahead with that. Bartholomew, Thomas, Matthew, James, son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus Morgan, Simon the Zealot, Judas Iscariot, who later betrayed him. He just sent out the 12 apostles with these instructions. Don't go into the Genites of Sacramartins, but only go to the people of Israel, God's lost sheep. Go and announce to them that the kingdom of heaven is near. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cure those of leprosy, and cast out the demons. Give as freely as you have received. Don't take any money in your money belts. No gold, silver, or even copper coins. Don't carry a traveler's bag with a change of clothes and sandals, or even a walking stick. Don't hesitate to accept hospitality, as those who work deserve to be fed. Whenever you enter a city or village, search for a worthy person and stay in his home until you leave town. When you enter the home, divot your blessing. If it turns out to be a worthy home, let your blessing stand. Oh, wait, that's rupture. No one here is rupture. I'll take that burn diff though. Oh, that's like 10% more damage. Oh shit, I fight Hindui? I fight Hindui, come on. I think it's yeah, Woofing Heights butlers are swashed, I think. Are they blunt? I forgot. Okay, where was I? If it is not, take back the blessing. If any household or town refuses to welcome you or listen to your message, shake its dust from your feet as you leave. I tell the truth. I tell you the truth. The wicked cities of Sodom and Dormoth will be better off than such a town on Judgment Day. Look, I'm sending you out as sheep among wolves, so be as shrewd as snakes and harmless as doves. But beware! Win rate. For you will be handed over to the torch, you will be flogged with whips in the synagogues. You will stand trial before governors and kings, because you are my followers. But this will be your opportunity to tell the rulers and other unbelievers about me. When you are arrested, don't worry about how to respond or what to say. God will give you the right words at the right time, for it is not you who will be speaking. It will be the spirit of your Father speaking through you. What? Okay. What? That is weird. Okay. So this is the right word at the right time, not having to plan out anything? That seems a bit too convenient for them, I think. Don't know what the direction of the story is going to be. Well, sorry, spoilers, of course. Everyone knows what happens on the draws. I haven't fought this in a long time, actually, though. I do want to fight this to them. I will be win rating still, but... Okay, so what is... Yeah, they did like the turn one. But, here's it starts off at 1 because it's not Refraction Railway. This one's just made for Refraction Railway, basically. Fire punch that. Yeah. Neutral. Favored. Neutral. Well, once it raises the burn count, there'll be more trashing, you know. So. A brother will betray his brother to death. A father will betray his own child. The children will rebel against their parents to cause them to be killed. And all nations will hate you because you are my followers. But everyone who endures to the end will be saved. When you are prostituted in one town, free to the next. I will tell you the truth. The Son of Man will return before you have reached all the towns of Israel. Students are not greater than their teacher, and slaves are not greater than their master. Students are to be like their teacher, and slaves are to be like their master. And since I, the master of the household, have been called the prince of demons, the members of my household will be called by even worse names. This one right now is, yeah, it's about to die. Right. But don't be afraid of those who threaten you, for the time is coming when everything that is covered will be revealed, and all that is secret will be made known to all. What I tell you now in the darkness, shout abroad when daybreak comes. What I whisper in your ear, shout from the rooftops for all to hear. Don't be afraid of those who want to kill your body. It does not touch your soul. Fear only God. Okay, there's that space period there, so I can just pause and continue on the run rate. That's just dead rabbit to that. This is just Panticula. So. I actually got better sleep than last. Off of what 5 hours of sleep yesterday. I got at least 8 today. It'd still be more. You should always try to get more sleep. Okay, why? letting that die when someone's trying to attack you. Attacking Philip. Philip can do that. Isang has got that. Yeah, it's fine. Just I might need a bit more burn count because Isang's gonna ruin it. Alright. Alright, pardon me, I said burp there. Oh, I almost lost my page. Okay, where was I? Who can destroy? Oh, it was a Tama. Okay, so let me read that. Fear only God who can destroy both soul and body in hell. What is the price of 2 sparrows? 1 copper coin, but not a single sparrow can fall to the ground without your father knowing it. And the very hairs on your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are more valuable to God than a whole flock of sparrows. Everyone! Oh, wait, entering my... Okay, thick rumbling hum. No burn? No burn. Should I try to glimpse the flames now? Do I have enough tier 3s? Okay, let's buy another tier 3 real quick. Oh, I went back to cigarette holder. That'll help with the first turn when they don't have burn on them. Okay. There's the charge one, the breed one, the rupture one. With that, charge this. Actually, I'll use a tier 2 here. So I'll get rid of the golden urn. Shit, then come on. I even swore that time. Handle, but I need a cookbook now. I could. Okay, this do like, okay, come on. It's a stam, come on. Stam the den. I've been stammed the den by the shop. Damn. Come on, fuse. Have enough? 1, 2, 3. 3 it is. Ah, ardent flower. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, Thorn Bandolier. Yeah, Drips of Flames. Gambling works, everyone. Alright, you have to beat up Hindley now.
발목 잡지
I'm good.
않도록
Oh!
최선을 다할게요.
I lost my page. No. I lost my page. No. Okay, that's farther ahead. Okay, there, I found the page again. Alright. We're bookmarking the drink of water. Ah, oh, Zufering Heights Butlers? Come on. Alright, win rate and then muting to the drink.
순식간에 끝내죠.
끝내. 전소하리. 남김만하지 않겠지. 어떠냐?
한놈.
이번에야말로 이 싸움을 끝내주겠어. 언제까지 버티나 보자고. 속에서 타올라라.
Alright, break us. Just throwing some water. Ooh. My blanket is still some water on it. Yeah, stuff. Trying to use that new bottle, huh?
순식간에 끝내죠.
Alright, everyone who acknowledges me publicly here on earth, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven. But everyone who denies me here on earth, I will also deny before my Father in heaven. Don't imagine that I came to bring peace to the earth. I came not to bring peace, but a sword. I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Your enemies will be right in your own household. If you love your father or mother more than you love me, you are not worthy of being mine. Or if you love your son or daughter more than me, you are not worthy of being mine. If you refuse to take up your cross and follow me, you are not worthy of being mine. Oh, that's a bit egotistical, much. If you cling to your life, you will lose it. If you give up your life for me, you will find it. Anyone who receives you receives me, and anyone who receives me receives the Father who sent me. If you receive a prophet as one who speaks for God, you will be given the same reward as a prophet. If you receive righteous because people of their righteousness, you will be given a reward like theirs. And if you give even a cup of cold water to one of the least of my followers, you will surely be rewarded. Oh, we ran out. Oh, I need to make sure I make him do his counter next turn. His win rate doesn't have him do time. Oh wait, they won. Alright. Jesus and John the Baptist. Alright. Base power +1, but that's also... Well, so that's 4 total, that's 5 total. 4 total. I think I'll just take... Trash power would be better, I think. It's gonna go up anyway, so I'll stick trash power. And this won't affect bleed even when it's doing enough HP damage. I take time killing time, really? I have to take time killing time actually. Yeah, sure, let's burn this die. I don't really do time killing time. I don't run Tremor. I used to run Tremor, but I don't run it with the time killing time Tremor. Like I don't like the Tremor like towers, like the DK, I forgot the names, Everlasting, Reverb, and Chain, and there wasn't the Eurodivvy one. They didn't. That should have been given to like the Ryoshu. Eurodivvy Ryoshu should have got the self tremor for the offense level or the defense level up, because I know the T-Torp also had a special self tremor. I think. Okay, it doesn't matter. You have to have 5 tremor units for these to even work. It doesn't even matter. I'll just fuse it off. I can't even use it. Silver watch case. Okay, let's try to help. Still need the ego dips for fusion. Oh, we have both heads? They did. They did. Alright. And it should be the Eurodivvies, I think. Oh shit, no, Heathcliff is still on the team, damn it. Oops. Yep, it's the Eurodivvies. Okay, just go with it then. Alright, we'll let him. When Jesus had finished giving these instructions to his fellow disciples, he went out to teach and preach in towns throughout the region. John the Baptist, who was in prison, heard about all things the Messiah was doing. So he sent his disciples, asked Jesus, "Are you the Messiah we've been expecting, or should we keep looking for someone else?" Jesus told them, "Go back to John and tell him what you have heard and seen. The blind can see, the lame will walk." He just told him the lame, what? Or does that mean a different thing? Or I don't know if he's just insulting saying they're lame, or if they are... Oh yeah, I hate how he changed it. It used to be like 2 ways with Eurodivvies, now it's just, hey, you fight 11 of them. I don't like how it refreshes. Oh, is that the... No, that's the standard one. Oh, he would be insane with Coin Power up. Holy heck. But... those with leprosy are cured. The deaf hear, the dead are raised to life, and the good news is being preached to the poor. And he added, God blesses those who do not fall away because of me. Page 742. As John's disciples were leaving, Jesus began to talk about him to the crowds. Oh, see, now because of it, he's just starting to immediately get killed. You have no shit. Yeah, he has what's his special tremor? What was it? Tremor distribution is it? Gain some of all allies tremor talent. The surrounding offense will up next turn. Yeah, that should have been given to Ryoshu, Zero Divi. Or Hongwu. Or they could have both had it. Like, Broken Unity. I wish they would add like the sanity effects. Right. That should have been given to Zero Divi and like Hongwu and Rhodia. They should have done the Fragile and Tremor Count. Oh, is it show up here? Panic. Oh, it's right there. I mean, they could always still add it if they wanted to, but they just choose not to. I mean, they've changed Sinclair before, but... Alright, where was I now? It was... What kind of man did you go into the wilderness to see? Was he a weak reed, swayed by every breath of the wind? Or were you expecting to see a man with some expensive clothes? No, people with expensive clothes live in palaces. Were you looking for a prophet? Yes, and he is more than a prophet. John is the man to whom the scriptures refer when they say, "Look, I'm sending out my messenger ahead of you, and he will prepare your way before you." From Vitae. Ego dipped as well. And Filth Sinner's Blood. Alright. Huh?
간단한 명령입니다.
And now to fight the Time Tiller then, or Time Ripper. What's the level up? Yeah, Dreams of Flame. And now I need to, I'm pretty sure the cookbook was a 2-star burn, right? Oh. Alright, and then once the blessing. Oh, I can use that instead. Alright. Pain is still one more, isn't there? Yep, another 2-star burn one. Oh man. Something to get rid of. Sucks. I'm broke. I need to sell more, it seems. And get rid of prepaid time. Let's see. I'll sell that. Can also sell Guitar. I'll sell Guitar. It's so expensive. Ugh. I need our tier 1 though. Which was cheaper? Burial Thirst is cheaper. Can refresh. Alright. Now I'm gonna try to fuse it again. I will get rid of White Bloomer's tattoo and I'll sacrifice this and Burning Intellect. Come on. There's the stew pot. There's the cookbook. And there is Glimpse. Oh wait, what's it called then? Soothe the Dead. Alright, what else can I upgrade? Oh, upgrade Fiery Dawn. That should be. I'm broke. Bird. That's just his haste though. Oh, who would need that is Sync Dawn, I think. Okay, so now let me just Fire Fist, Dawn, Sync, Lulu. And there we go.
잡지 않도록 최선을 다할게요.
I tell you the truth, of all who have ever lived, none is greater than John the Baptist. I want to attack that guy, you know. Sort of is like the thing you should be attacking here, you know. offset one of them at least. Offset both of them, and then he'll just explode, I think. Alright, Yet, even the least person in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he is. And from the time John the Baptist began preaching until now, the kingdom of heaven has been forcefully advancing, and the violent people are attacking it. For before John came, all the prophets and the law of Moses looked forward to this present time. And if you are willing to accept what I say, he is Elijah, the one who prophets said would come. Anyone with ears to hear should listen and understand. To what can I compare this generation? It is like children playing a game in the public square. They complain to their friends. We played wedding songs and you didn't dance. So we played funeral songs and you didn't mourn. Keep the flash. Oh, no, that's the one you can't flash with. Never mind. Just start having them all explode then. He's not moving past his turn, I feel like. For John didn't spend his time eating and drinking, and you say he's possessed by a demon, the Son of Man. On the other hand, feasts and drinks, and you say he's a glutton and a drunkard, and a friend of tax collectors and other sinners. But wisdom is shown to be right by its results. Judgment for the unbelievers. Then Jesus began to denounce the towns where he had done so many of his miracles, because they hadn't repented of their sins and turned to God. For what sorrow awaits you, Chorazin and Bethsaida? For if the miracles I did in you hadn't been done in wicked Tyre and Sidon, their people would have repented of their sins long ago. Give me some dust. Alright, none of these are... This one could help with poise though, but this one would do me tier 3. Do I need fusion still? I don't think I do. I better take tier 1, I think. For now at least. Alright, nocturnal sleeping. So I have one of the... I don't need the other burn one. Okay, let's trick of it still through here. I think I've seen them before. Give me those chains. Alright.
간단한 명령입니다.
Gonna take the slash one. Okay, will it be the strangers or the Haisho pack? Come on, Haisho? Oh, it's Haisho, okay. Oh, whispers? Alright. Where is it? Folding themselves in burr wrap and throwing ashes on their heads to show their remorse. I can tell you, Tyre and Sidon is better off on Judgment Day than you. And the people of Capernaum, will you be honored in heaven? No! You will go down to the place of the dead. For if the miracles I did for you had been done in wicked Sodom, it would have been better here today. I tell you, every Sodom will be better off on Judgment Day than you. Jesus' prayer of thanksgiving. At that time, Jesus prayed this prayer. Oh Father, Lord of heaven and earth, thank you for hiding these things from those who think themselves wise and clever, and for revealing them to the childlike. Yes, Father, it pleases you to do it this way. Wait, let me read it. Yes, Father, it pleases you to do it this way. My Father has entrusted everything to me. No one truly knows the Son except the Father, and no one truly knows the Father except the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. Right, they won that fight. Then Jesus said, Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart. And you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden I give you is light. Wait, no, wasn't he like very extreme earlier? With what his? Oh no. Pursue the fleeing intruder. Wow, all 420s hit head.
해결됐지 않나?
Okay, now I need a few more burn things. Wait, wasn't there just a burn? Oh man, I missed it. Oops. So what else do I need it for burn? I think I do need that book that I just tripped past. I don't think there's anything I can actually do anymore. Find our 2 boys talent. I mean, for the pride and boys, I would probably want Otis, but you know, they're heist show right now for the event. So let us know. Alright. A session about the Sabbath. At about the time Jesus was walking through some grain fields on the Sabbath, his disciples were hungry, so began to break off. They began breaking off some heads of grain and eating them. Some Pharisees saw them do it and protested, "Look, your disciples are breaking the law by harvesting grain on the Sabbath." Jesus said to them, "Haven't you read in the scriptures what David did when he and his companions were hungry? He went into the house of God, and he and his companions broke the law by eating the scarce loaves of bread that only the priests were allowed to eat. And haven't you read in the law of Moses that the priests on duty of the temple may work on the Sabbath? I tell you, there is one here who is even greater than the temple. But you would not have condemned my innocent disciples if you knew the meaning of this scripture. I want you to show mercy, not offer sacrifices. For the Son of Man is Lord, even over Sabbath." Jesus heals on the Sabbath. Then Jesus went over to the synagogue where he noticed a man with a deformed head. The Pharisees asked Jesus, "Does the law permit a person to work by healing on the Sabbath?" They were hoping he would say yes, so they could bring charges against him. And he answered, "If you had a sheep that fell into a well on the Sabbath, wouldn't you work to pull it out? Of course you would. And how much more valuable is a person than a sheep? Yes, the law permits a person to do good on the Sabbath." Then he said to the man, "Hold out your hand."
순식간에 끝내줘.
And it was restored. No wait, so the man held out his hand and it was restored. That's like the other one. Then the Pharisees also started meeting to plot how to kill Jesus, the God's chosen servant. But Jesus knew what they were planning, so he left that area, and many people followed him. He healed all the sick among them, but he warned them not to reveal who he was. This fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah concerning him. "Look at my servant, whom I have chosen. He is my beloved, who pleases me. I will put my spirit upon him, and he will proclaim justice to the nations. He will not fight or shout, or raise his voice in public. He will not crush the weakest reed, or put out a flickering candle. Finally, he will chase justice to be victorious, and his name will be the hope of all the world." Jesus and the prince of demons. Then a demon-possessed man who was blind and couldn't speak was brought to Jesus. Wait, same thing that happened earlier? So all demon-possessed people are blind and can't speak? Wait, what? Or is this convenient that there's 2 of them? Okay, how's the fuel going on Gregor? It's 5 fuel, okay, a bit more fuel. Sorry, wave 3? We need to drop some healing, I think. So you all don't get staggered here. Come on.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
He healed the men so he could both speak and see. The crowd was amazed and asked, Could it be that Jesus is the son of David, the Messiah? But when the Pharisees heard about the miracle, they said, "No wonder he can cast out demons. He gets his power from Satan, the prince of demons." Jesus knew their thoughts and replied, "Any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. A town or family splintered by feuding will fall apart."
대어 넘겨드리죠.
And if Satan is casting out Satan, he is divided and fighting against himself. His own kingdom might not survive. And if I am empowered by Satan, what about your own exorcists? They cast out demons too, so they will condemn you for what you have said. If I am casting out demons by the Spirit of God, then the kingdom of God has arrived among you. For who is powerful enough to enter the house of a strong man and plunder his goods? Only someone even stronger.
화격검.
Someone who could tie him up and then plunder his house. Anyone who isn't with me opposes me, and anyone who isn't working with me is actually working against me. So I tell you, every sin and blasphemy can be forgiven, except for blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, which will never be forgiven. Anyone who speaks against the Son of Man can be forgiven, but anyone who speaks against the Holy Spirit will never be forgiven, either in this world or in the world to come. A tree is identified by its fruit. If a tree is good, the fruit will be good. If a tree is bad, the fruit will be bad. You, brood of snakes! How could evil men like you speak what is good and right? Alright, there's one mirror dungeon done. First one done. 46 minutes? Really? Hey, what? Did I get more before? There were 200 here. I thought I was 260 before. I'm being stabbed. Another Equifilm module. I did my dailies, right? Yeah. Let's go right back into the dungeon. I probably won't do a full one, but it's like that. So it burn at the, Part of my tactic why I take those two is 2 diffs here that help burn spread. I did one that applies free burn count on the first turn when the counter starts. That help keep burn count like consistent for the start. I'm not doing hard. I want it to 20 out of 50 by the end of today. Alright, so take flat broke damblers, take dust to dust. Alright, I'll take that. There's some healing. I'm hoping the sweeper fight if I don't fuse it off. Oh, I'll take that as well. Take the painting. Homeward earned. What's this one? That one's splash. I think it's no, I think this is the mariachis or something like that. Okay, this team needs to be fixed. Koji Sung have more still slots than the other two. This Heaton has SP heal for Sinclair, who needs it greatly to how bad he is. Alright. Let me drink some water real quick. Yeah, it's and what are these ones taller than? Taiku and then Mariachi other guy. Los Marches and this one is Taiku true. It's only Taiku is just these. Yeah, what's the difference? Yeah, it's slightly different heads, I think. Oh, did that max Raph res real quick. Alright, let me probably or mute myself and get a drink.
낙인을 새겨드리죠.
순식간에 끝내죠.
끝내 하오르시게.
Alright. Oh, I dropped frames. Oh man, I dropped 2,034 frames? Really?
불타버렸나?
Okay. So finish doing. I do have something charged. Actually, let's take an actual small break now. Actually, and just so I have media source. Put my break on. Turn off the. And we're back. I think. Bit tired. Now back to the Bible. And I'll take this. Oh, wait, we're a passenger. Till it or no till? I'm gonna till it. Now to resume the reading of the Bible. Oh, I feel hungry again. Okay, come on. I stopped last time reading the Bible, so I was hungry, and now I'm hungry again. Wow. Alright, this should be fine. So, where was I? Yeah, Jesus healed him, step off. Wait, he's in the Prince of Demons. Yeah, Mike said that he always said those for Jesus always like tells for the tree thing again. That's like constant with like his same stories about the tree. Or a good tree has good fruit, a bad tree has bad fruit. He's that to speak up people's. You brood of snakes! How could evil men like you speak what is good and right? For whatever is in your heart determines what you say. A good person produces good things from the treasury of a good heart, and an evil person produces evil things from the treasury of an evil heart. And I tell you this, you must give an account on Judgment Day for every idle word you speak. The words you say will either acquit you or condemn you. Oh wait, I killed him turn one, really? Okay, cool. Polarization. And rebate token. Yeah, you think that's still one. So you have to also enchant this, that more this straight up damage. They have 25 more SP over the target. And then go into flat broke gamblers.
발목 잡지 않도록 최선을 다할게요.
No. Where's
이번에야말로
the sign
이
of
싸움을
Jonah?
끝내주겠어.
Okay, right now the
당신의 판단을
One
따를게.
day, some teachers of religious law and Pharisees came to Jesus and said, "Teacher, we want you to show us a miraculous sign to prove your authority." But Jesus replied, "Only an evil, only an evil, adulterous generation would demand a miraculous sign. But the only sign I will give them is the sign of the prophet Jonah. For as Jonah was in the belly of the great fish for 3 days and 3 nights, so will the Son of Man be in the heart of the earth for 3 days and 3 nights. The people of Nineveh will stand up against this generation on Judgment Day and condemn it, for they repented of their sins at the preaching of Jonah." That's just ashes. But defense still power will be bad for. We had an actual house chicken. Holy shit! I shouldn't be. I'm still swearing while reading the Bible, man. But oh, chicken though. Yeah. And then I will stick T-word with. I actually got the drumstick. Wow, that's surprising. I have both vents too. Okay. Now someone greater than the Queen of Sheba will also stand up against this generation on Judgment Day and condemn it. For she came from a distant land to hear the wisdom of Solomon. Now someone greater than Solomon is here, but you refuse to listen. When an evil spirit leaves a person, it goes into the desert, seeking rest, but finding none. Then it says, "I will return to the person I came from." So it returns and finds its former home empty, swept, and in order. Then, oh, I won. Oh, let me get that hard stage.
이 불꽃이 필요하시다면
Then the spirit finds 7 other spirits more evil than itself, and they will all enter the person and live there. Sounds like a horrible. Imagine being all trapped into a single person as like an evil spirit. That sounds horrible. What? Come on. And so that person is worse off than before, and that will be the experience of this evil generation. The true family of Jesus. As Jesus was speaking to the crowd, his mother and brothers stood outside, asking to speak to him. Someone told Jesus,
순식간에 끝내줘.
"Your mother and your brothers are standing outside, and they want to speak with you." Jesus asked, "Who is my mother? Who are my brothers?" And oh no, there's no and. Then he pointed to his disciples and said, "Look, these are my mother and my brothers. Anyone who does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and sister and mother." Oh, Dragon got hit? Oh, it must be a still slot.
단번에 끝낸다.
Page 743. Yeah, this copy I have of the Bible, the pages are very thin. I got it for free, so. 743, 744. Powerball? What's Powerball? Rebel? Simple story used to illustrate a more parable. That's what by Jesus in the Gospels. Alright. Oh, drying the iron steak. That's good. Melted spring. Oh, I think Nebula. Oh, yeah. Still, it's tier 2. Come on. No. Come on. Need the flames. Then I got that. Okay, like the tier 2. No, I need to want this is actual stuff. Come on, I don't want to get rid of the Perponomy pack. That's gonna be the useful for the sweeper fight, so I don't have to keep having to heal them. So it's staggered then. Okay, looks like I did it for free. Guaranteed.
동구싱크 삼과 돈키호테.
It's a parable of the farmer scattering seed. Later that same day, Jesus left the house and sat beside the lake. A large crowd soon gathered around him, so he got into a boat. A boat, you say? Right over here, actually. That should have enough burn in the bucket. Where is that? Then he sat there and taught as many as the people. He sat there and taught as the people stood on the shore. He told many stories in the form of parables, such as this one. Listen! A farmer went out to plant some seeds. As he scattered them across his field, some seeds fell on a footpath, and then the birds came and ate them. Other seeds fell on shallow soil with underlying rock. The seeds sprouted quickly because the soil was shallow. What's the last one? But the plants soon withered under the hot sun, and since they didn't have deep roots, they died. So other seeds fell among thorns that grew up and choked out the tender plants. Still, other seeds fell on fertile soil, and they produced a crop that was 30, 60, and even 100 times as much as has been planted. Anyone with ears to hear should listen and understand. Ow. I forgot Drax. Ow. I'll take running into act. For hard, nothing much there. If I Don Becca then? Oh, hey, it's on back. Alright, let's take the bomb path. Yeah, bomb path should be fine. Flicker, or let's take the top. I'll take the top.
제가 앞에 서죠.
Where was I? Wait, what's that little thing up here? New items?
이번에야말로
Active advertisers? No.
끝내주겠어. 당신의 판단을 따를게요.
What was I at again?
남길 말은 없겠지.
His disciples came and asked him, "Why do you use parables when you talk to the people?" He replied, "You are permitted to understand the secrets of the kingdom of heaven, but others are not. To those who listen to my teaching, more understanding will be given, and they will." Keep losing track. Oh man. To those who listen to my teaching, more understanding will be given, and they will have an abundance of knowledge. But those who are not listening, even what little understanding they have will be taken away from them. That is why I use parables. For they look, but they don't really see. They hear, but they don't really listen or understand. This fulfills the prophecy of Isaiah that says, "When you hear what I say, you will not understand. When you see what I do, you will not comprehend. For the hearts of these people are hardened, and their ears cannot hear, and they have closed their eyes, so their eyes cannot see, and their ears cannot hear, and their hearts cannot understand, and they cannot turn to me and let me heal them. But the blessed are your eyes, 'cause they see, and your ears, 'cause they hear. Alright.
벌써 화끈하네.
I tell you, the people the truth. Many prophets and righteous people long to see what you see, but they didn't see it. And they long to hear what you hear, but they didn't hear it. Now, listen to the explanation of the parable that the farmer planting seeds. The seed that fell on the footpath represents those who hear the message about the kingdom and don't understand it. Then the evil one comes and snatches away the seed that was planted in their hearts. The seed on the rocky soil represents those who hear the message and immediately receive it with joy. But since they don't have deep roots, they don't last long.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
They fall away as soon as they have problems or are prostituted for believing God's word. The seed that fell among the thorns represents those who hear God's word, but are all too quickly the message is crowded out by the worries of this life and the lure of wealth, so no fruit is produced.
제가 앞에 서죠.
Where was I? The seed that fell on good soil represents those who truly hear and understand God's word
순식간에 끝내죠.
and produce a harvest of 30, 60, or 100 times better as much as has been planted. Parable of the wheat and weeds. Here is another story Jesus told. Kingdom of heaven is like a farmer who planted good seeds in his field. But that night, as the workers slept, his enemies came and planted weeds among the wheat. Then slipped away when the crop began to grow and produce grain. The weeds also grew. The farmer's workers went to him and said, "Sir, the field where you planted that good seed is full of weeds. Where did they come from?" "An enemy has done this!" the farmer exclaimed. "Should we pull out the weeds?" they asked. "No," he replied. "You uproot the wheat if you do. Let both grow together until the harvest. Now tell the harvesters to sort out the weeds, tie them into bundles, and burn them, and put the wheat in the barn." Parable of the mustard seed. Here is another illustration Jesus used. The kingdom of heaven is like mustard seed planted in a field. It's a mustard seed. I do have tried a bit of mustard. I like mustard. Oh man. See what's this? Nah. Sorry, too late. I should have done it immediately for the mustard seed. Okay, I think that's explanation back now if I don't get back. I know what the ego does though through they do that strong attack, so I should manually take over on the second turn. The first turn they should easily win rate this stuff.
먹고 살려고 어지간한 건 다 해봤거든.
Nope. Pure mirror tall water. Oh wow. I'm broke. Damn, I tainted Prince of Flames this fight. What a shame. Oh. Oh, I need to breathe more. Alright.
발목
Still
잡지
murdered him.
않도록 최선을 다할게요.
As the mustard seed planted in a field. It is the smallest of all seeds. Am I right?
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
But it becomes the largest of garden plants. It grows into a tree. The birds come and make nests in its branches. The parable of the yeast. You should also use this illustration. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast a woman used in making bread. Wait, I have to make bread as well. Wait, is this thing only women make bread? Really? This is an insult to all bakers. What the heck? Come on, Jesus. Anyone to make bread.
이번에야말로 이 싸움을
Oh, they haven't
끝내주겠어.
egoed yet, really? Okay.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Weird. I think it would have egoed already. Was it really that slow then? I don't know. Oh, what?
이 격정 속에서 타올라라.
It's like a big bread. Even though she only put a little yeast and 3 measures of flour, it permeated. How do I spell permeate. Spread throughout something. Pervade. Alright. Every part of the dough. You just always use stories. And oh, okay. Here's the still. Yeah. So I need to destroy all the plants first. You're running a favor against that, really? Destroy the plants first. Oh, who's gonna attack that? I think it should be fine. It won't do that much damage, I think. If the plants are destroyed.
망설이면 나아갈 수 없어.
Wait, if I use the other skill on that. Nah. Okay. Where was I? Jesus always used stories and illustrations like these in speaking to the crowds. In fact, he never spoke to them without using such parables. This fulfilled what God had spoken through the prophet. I will speak to you in parables. I will explain things hidden since the creation of the world. Parable of the wheat and weeds explained. Okay, so it's okay. 2 staggers. Is it always? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like always goes for you song, which is what I do anyway. But it's favored, really?
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
이 결투.
I don't think that frees them. There's nothing on it. Alright, Then, weaving the crowds outside, Jesus went into the house. The disciples said, "Please explain to us the story of the weeds in the field." Jesus replied, "The Son of Man is the farmer who planted the good seed. The field is the world. The good seed represents the people of the kingdom. The weeds are the old people who belong to the evil one. The enemy who planted the weeds among the wheat is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the harvesters are the angels." What? There's still one? Guess there's still 2 now.
화격검.
Just as the weeds were sorted out and burned in the fire, so it will be at the end of the world. The Son of Man will send his angels, and they will remove from his kingdom everything that causes sin and all who do evil. And then the angels who will throw them in the fiery furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine like the sun in their Father's kingdom. Anyone with ears to hear should listen and understand. Parables of the hidden treasure and the pearl. Oh, should I just look to the John dies? That's a spoiler. Why do you tell me this John just straight up dies? Really? Who wrote this thing? Why would you do that? Alright, 24th match. I haven't used 4th match frame in a long time.
화격검.
Oh, it's putting has Z song. Come on.
태우고
The
싶은
burnstone
곳을
isn't helping right
태울 뿐이야.
now. I heard the sound effect with the audio muted. What?
이번에야말로 이 싸움을 끝내주겠어.
I have them burn.
화격검.
Alright. Wonder if I don't think it'll kill. This is always the base eagles always do low damage. But where was I? A hidden treasure in the pearl. A kingdom of heaven is like a treasure that a man discovered in a field. In his excitement, he hid it again, and sold everything he owned to get enough money to buy the field. And then, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant on the lookout for choice pearls. When he discovered a pearl of great value, he sold everything he owned and bought it. Alright. Go select the heart, I think. Ooh, it takes bush branch. Final power +1. Sure, it's not gonna matter anyway. Okay, move the heart. What do I have? Certain world wine 1. I don't really want to do wine 1. The torch to see of blood. I fight the SETI. I don't fight the SETI. I don't know why they have it. Oh wait, it's just I don't need to fight. I think that's either roses or Tantam. I'm not fighting you. Oh. Alright, that was a little bit of a phone call there. Let's avert your eyes into T-word was. I think it'd take too long. Or it'd have around like 700 health. So it'd take at least 2 turns, I think. That's 2 turns I want to save, alright? Dan, I'm not gonna fight you. Also, the spot. I really put it on mute and you still want to do that. Why does the phone make those noises? Oh, I dropped my bookmark. Oh, no. My bookmark is an old, like, Hudson's Bay advertisement for Hudson's Bay Optical. Wow, I didn't know they had an optical department. Direct insurance billing.
여러분을 위한 일이었어요.
2 fights.
끌어넘칠 시간이군요.
Alright, back to this. Parable of the fishing net. Oh, what is net that I just found?
이 싸움을 끝내주겠어.
Oh, wait. Why is that only neutral dawn? I don't accept neutrals here. Ishmael, they'll take it. Favored, they don't get it anyway, because once the Hellfire's dream starts spreading, they will all get burned.
화격검.
And then, the kingdom of heaven is like a fishing net that was thrown into the water and caught fish of every kind. When the net was full, they dragged it up onto the shore, sat down, and sorted the good fish into crates and threw the bad ones away. Oh, did he lose a toy in Yi song? Really? That is the way it will be at the end of the world. The angels will come down and separate the wicked people from the righteous, throwing the wicked into fiery furnace, where there will be weeping and the gnashing of teeth. Do you understand all these things? Yes, they said. We do. Why don't we talk about the end of the world? Jesus always brings up the end of the world like he wants it to end or something. Why? I don't know why he would just keep talking about the end of the world every day. It seems a bit weird. You know, I live on this world, and Jesus wants the world to end, I guess, and says that it will end and separate people. That surely is some message to be spreading, Jesus. No offense taken, you know. What then he added, every teacher of religious law who becomes a disciple in the kingdom of heaven is like a homeowner who brings from his storeroom new gems of truth as well as old. Jesus rejected at Nazareth. Give him a drink of water first. I shouldn't be. How long did I read for last time? I don't remember.
단번에 끝낸다.
더러지 같은 놈들.
본인의 승리일세.
Alright, okay, one more fight, and then I get to fight the... Hopefully it's not Sparrow's Contempt again, he's just boring to fight. You always win flashes in mirror dungeons, most of the time, yeah. So you won't get any drafts, which you only need for weakness, but you kill it anyway, it's just more fair. You'll never go through the actual, like, true way of fighting the Sparrow's Contempt. It's not interesting. It'll be most interesting on floor 1. Like the first fight, I done it a few times. Like I picked the event in the Abnormality choice one. And it's always, yeah, it's fine. You lose some flashes, there's no more insanity. It makes a fun fight, but then in later ones it's just it just does nothing. It's quite funny actually, but oh, the SP heal. Stop focusing on the back to reading. When Jesus had finished telling these stories and illustrations, he left that part of the country. He returned to Nazareth, his hometown. Whoa. Where, when he taught there in the synagogue, everyone was amazed and said, "Where does he get this wisdom and the power to do miracles?" They scoffed. "He's just a carpenter's son. And we know Mary, his mother, and his brother James, Joseph, Simon, and Judas. All his sisters live right here among us. Where did he learn all these things?" And they were deeply offended and refused to believe in him. And Jesus told them, "A prophet is honored everywhere except in his hometown and among his own family." And so he did only a few miracles there because of their unbelief. Oh, why Smee here? What the shit, Smee? No, stop hitting everyone, Smee. Why do you so many stills? What the hell, Smee? What? It still said there was no other pirates. It was only just Smee Dregger. He has zero fuel. Get some more fuel real quick. Oh man. That's strong singletons. I don't die this turn anyway, but why is Smee here? This is inside the Eltor branch. Smee should not be here. What? The death of John the Baptist. 14. When Herod Antipas, the ruler of Galilee, heard about Jesus, he said to his advisors, "This must be John the Baptist raised from the dead. That is why he can do such miracles." Okay, random ego death. Oh, oh, wait, let me bleed. Dagger, did the blade. I'm gonna fuse it away and get the flame. Huh? The what one? Oh, first, let me fuse first. Oh, I also have the super shot too. Alright, get rid of this, get rid of this. And throw this in, tier 4, here we go. Drips of flames. And then I hold it up. Snacks. I'll take this. Refresh. Anything I can sell for? I don't need artistic sense. Wait, yeah, but does pet work for ones without SP? So it work for abnormalities if I'm not running sinking. So bonus 50% damage on abnormalities. That is quite good actually. But you usually don't go for that if you're not doing sinking, so I won't. I have standards. Come on, come on. Oh, do I have the... I don't have the Tandles. Now I have the Tandles. This, and this. There we go. We also have an upgrade. I should do the max first. I always just upgrade Fiery Dawn. Alright. So, Whoopi Tassetti. Come on, I want to fight the Blood Fiend to that. And his entire like thing is mostly just the single still, like still ones equivalent. Oh, this die, really? Just if it somehow loses against the Dras. That would be funny. Not really funny. He's just attacking. Oh, there we go. It's all dominating.
언제까지 버티는
Wow,
거죠?
they won't even last turn. Where was I? Right, death for John the Baptist, yeah. For Herod had a rest in the prison. John is a favorite to his wife, Herodias, the former wife of Herod's brother. See that? John had been telling Herod, "Since God's wall for you to marry her." Herod wanted to kill John, but he was afraid of a riot. All people believed John was a prophet.
당신을 인도해주지 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
But at a birthday party for Herod, Herodias' daughter performed a dance that greatly pleased him. So he promised with a vow to give anything she wanted. At her mother's urging, the girl said, "I want the head of John the Baptist on a tray." Then the king regretted what he said, but because of the vow he had made in front of his desk, he issued the necessary orders. So John was beheaded in the prison. Wow. That is certainly something. What? Oh. So two. Base power? What else then? Actually, sort of let's see if I fight Ahab instead of just doing sweepers then. Yeah, so it's 200 if I do the pack and have the bonuses. I do not want to fight. So I did away with killing Silkern actually. You know what, let me try. If I do it turn 1 and get staggered on the parts, that would make it easier. Now, let me do this manually. You know what? I think I'll just read till Jesus needs 5,000. Wait, what? Wait, this is Amber and Pearl. Oh. So. Wait. And his head was brought on a train given to the girl, who took it to her mother. Later, John's disciples came for his body and buried it. They went and told Jesus what had happened. Anyway, so let me try to understand what happened here. So I had a birthday party for Herod. So Herod is the ruler of Galilee. Who's Herodias? Herodias is Herod's wife, who was former wife of Herod's brother, Philip. And then so some random person just does a dance to things like, or the leader's like, "Oh yeah, that's good. I'll do anything you wanted," and has to decapitate the guy in prison. Really? That's the plot? Who would do that? Wow. Alright, so... Oh. Alright, so now I'm actually just normally playing Limbus to finish off the 4-5. I don't have my headphones. Let me go grab them real quick.
이번에야말로 이 싸움을 끝내주겠어.
Alright, got my headphones. Let me put these things on.
과격검.
Up.
이 격정 속에서 타올라라.
Oh wait, I thought I muted. Oh, did I like unmute? I thought I had like our sound effects and voices muted. Oh, so they played the entire time I was reading them. And I know on the first part I just had the music, so I thought I have some background audio I guess. But oh yeah, I did play more yesterday after, so I muted those two parts. I usually have voices muted anyway. I was like reading some old boss fights for fun. Alright. Favored? Really? Well, once the burn spreads, it won't be favored anymore. Oh. You can't win that trash anymore, Gregor. Oh wow. That certainly was something. Alright. Ooh, nothing. Alright. Wow. They've been losing. Oh, they all exploded. It's these two. Just punch that guy to death.
순식간에 끝내줘.
Oh wow, they're trash. Yeah, the negatory ones always thrash pretty high. So.
괜히 저항하지 말고 받아들여. 그게 덜 아플걸?
망설이면 나아갈 수 없어.
Alright, now I think there's still one more fight, and then we can finish this dungeon run, and maybe I'll grab some food. I always grab some food. Yeah. Alright, take the top path. Oh, it's another thing. Ah, this is long. Oh, I'm dropping frames? What? Okay, once that burn starts stilling, it should all be winning trash. Oopsies. Suck. Oh, the first Dawn would win the trash but still free. Oh, you lose all your points down already, huh? There's not much to say. It's just the same stuff. It's automated and Zara is just recycled content. It's just not really engaging at all to play. This is something that you don't really fight often. It's like, in order to get there, you have to, you know, go through all this. It's Swagfest. That's what they call it, right? Swagfest?
과격검.
Oh, come on, Dragger. Oh, that tail is there for you to win that. Wait, they're not an ego, he's just normal stuff there. Wow. What's the sound? I heard... I wish there was like an autoplay or fast forward thing.
이번에야말로 이 싸움을 끝내주겠어.
불타버렸나?
Alright. Painkiller. Oh, there's 2 more choice events. Nothing much. The ring. And Fire Fist. And I did that without the sandy wasp. Oh, Fire Fist is done. I infused that away. Oh, it's a trio. It doesn't die easily. It has no invincibility. Or actually, I think Ahab was one invisibility phase. I just like target them though. So, should it Blunt Dift or? Wait, hold on. Let me go for. No. Go for more tier 2s. Oh, yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. Fuse that with something else, or let me just make more burn deaths. You know, I don't even need them; they'll die fast anyway. You know. We need to charge this, I think. Yep, just shard this, and that should be this, this, and this. Yeah. I still remember the fusion recipes. I'll take the nebulizer for the pride res. Over that up. Bio Venom Vow, really? Use this. Yeah, I need the 2-star and just use Fanciful Rage. Yep. Oh, cigarette holder, that's good. This, just the Fire Dome. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, Stone Tail. It's Peacock Trio. They're always easy. I don't know why people have been struggling with them. My solution to beat them back when I went with base Sinners when its first content came out was I just leveled up base Foss and had them tank. That's it. Yes, these don't have pierce resistance to tank. Then you win easily. You said people struggled with that? I don't believe them. They're all 30.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
I mean, then I was also tripping my own self by doing base Sinners. So people were struggling with like an actual selection they could choose from. So I was just to understand. Wait, what? Did they just not level up their units? I know there's some people who don't level up their units. Levels are the big things of offense level. So because there's heavy power creep now. These newer units should easily sweep through some stuff that older units might not be able to at the lower levels. Because you know, I complain about this like charged conditionals. You know.
괜히 저항하지 말고 받아들여. 그게 덜 아프다.
Yeah, see, I don't know if what's their name? I know Starbucks gonna explode. Ahab will go to phase 2, but I don't know if Tukrag will. Oh, Tukrag is dead. All right. Wait, did I have 1 health completely, or is it phase 2? I don't think it's phase 2 yet. Pick them. 1 attack on them. That's it. Yep, let's explode next turn. Alright, and that's another Mirror Dungeon run completed.
확실한 승리였어요. 돌아가면 저번처럼
140, so I lose 60 if I don't take the pack. Well, I did it anyway. Or I'm gonna get like all the rewards anyway. It doesn't matter. There's a long time for it anyway. Different from my weeklies, you know. So I'm gonna have to force myself to take the
이
sweeper
시간에
pack.
함대 표.
If I don't want to take the sweeper pack, I don't have to take the sweeper pack. But that's I need the pierce stiff. So actually, I might record a pierce run later today. Should I buy more EXP tickets? More EXP? Want more EXP? Alright, that's all EXP tickets. Now it's just banners. I don't really care for these. Okay, so what should I level up next, I think? I supposed to also change it because I'm not Bible reading anymore. I'm hungry, but I'm going to set my Pierce team ready for. I'll probably just record it, not stream it, but Pierce Pro is supposed to be something like the old, or that's the sync ones. Okay, so I'll swap this back to have all the team ones. I see like Pierce stiffs, so probably just do another 410 run, I guess, and then I'll have that saved for the weekly reset. So that'll be on the 2nd. Now, probably, how much more of the Bible do I have? So I always wanted to probably Jesus dies on the 3rd. So this book is still a good, let me see. So I'm at page 741. Those page like 900 and something. These pages are big, by the way, so. Maybe I should, well, actually, yeah. I don't think it matters if I wind up with the actual anniversary of Jesus' death. So I'll just do one more Pierce run for this week, and just remember, I still have at least like 2 or 3 months for the next mirror dungeon. Or probably 2 months. So if I'm making a Pierce team, first I have to see what ones I have the bonuses for, so I can just get the bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna have those 2 in the team anyway. So I can't be taking the full sync team. Otis will be gone, unfortunately. So I have full stop, sync, sync, sync. Great, it's full stop. For Ishmael. Yeah, I think I did for the Pride Res. There's Trigger. Foss doesn't have like a mono Pierce. East Song has Pequod. Well, Bottomy, I probably go with Bottomy maybe. Okay, so let's go with the team. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So does he have a different mono Pierce or no? He doesn't. I know Dregger has the twin hooks for Pierce. Think a bit. Base Foss then? Oh, Rhodia. They don't have a Pierce one. They have his Rose Spanner, so there's still 2 4 coin, but you have to win. There's always I don't think the Blood Fiend, the 2 Blood Fiends. They're usually a strong Pierce. I wanted to use Sync then. You know, I have Sync Max. And just beat me down. Oh hey, you want the Blood Fiend then? No, I don't want the Blood Fiend then. Oh no. But it would be a strong duo, and it would have Bleed to deal with Dregger and Bagger. We have to use Pequod Ishmael. We're gonna do another 2 runs later. And save I don't have to do Pierce runs today. I can just wait for it. Okay, it's 1:43. I have to edit this and put it on YouTube. So editing will take a long time. So I've been Wavdium. I'm gonna stop here. Bye. Alright. It's me, Wavdium. Time to test out. Let's read a section of the Old Testament then. This message said to me concerning Damascus. Look, the city of Damascus will disappear. It will become a heap of ruins. The town of Erozur will be deserted. Flocks will graze in the streets and lie down undisturbed, with no one to chase them away. The fortified towns of Israel will also be destroyed, and the royal power of Damascus will end. All that remains of Syria. Alright, now let me hear the audio test.